Hello, my name is Gregg Braden, and today I am speaking to you from my home in my office in the beautiful high deserts of northern New Mexico under the amazing crystal clear blue skies. In just a few days, I'm going to be in your city. I'm going to be in Calgary at the New Earth Expo, April 25th, April 26th. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about why I'm so excited to be speaking at this expo. If you're seeing this film, I know that you know this is no ordinary time. Certainly in the history of your nation, in the history of my nation, any nation for that matter, in the history of the world. And it's not your imagination. The best minds of our time are now telling us that you and I are living a time that's being called a time of extremes. I find this fascinating because the extremes are not all about only bad things that are happening or even about only good things for that matter. They're about big things, big changes in our world that create big changes in our lives. So whether we're talking about climate change and social change or peak oil and peak debt, the economies of the world, the economies in our own communities and our families, they're changing. And I think it's fair to say they're changing in ways that we're not used to, number one. Number two, that we've never seen before. Our parents didn't see them in their time. Their parents didn't see them. We don't have any good guidebooks to help us to navigate these changes. And what it means, the bottom line, is that we've got to think and live differently, perhaps more so now than at any time in the past, to find our way through the changes in a healthy way. This is the key. We don't want to just survive the changes. We want to become better people, create a better world, transcend as we move through these changes. And resilience is the key to do that. And this is what I'm going to be talking about at the Expo, resilience. And I know the word means different things to different people. In my experience with the indigenous peoples of the world, from the monks and the nuns and the lamas of the Tibetan Plateau to the Native Americans in the American desert Southwest, to the Quero shaman in the Andes Mountains of southern Peru, to the shaman in Nepal and India, as different as they are from one another, there are common themes that run through all of these indigenous traditions when it comes to their ability to deal with change. How have they successfully embraced the change in their lives, and what does it mean to us in our lives today? Well, one of the common through lines that joins all these traditions together is the ability to join what modern science has now recognized as a neural network. A network of neurons in the brain, a network of neurons in the heart. Two separate organs, one neural network. When we learn the techniques, and I'll be sharing these techniques, we'll experience it in the expo, the techniques to actually combine these neural networks into a single potent system in our bodies, things begin to change. Our immune response is strengthened tremendously, for example. Anti-aging hormones kick into overdrive. We're all interested in that. But even beyond that, our ability to sustain high levels of change is strengthened. And this is where the resilience really comes from, to embrace change in a healthy way. Again, not just to squeak by, but to transcend the challenges and the crises that we face in our lives. So I'm going to be drawing from a number of my past books, from The Divine Matrix, The God Code, Secrets of the Lost Mode of Prayer, The Spontaneous Healing of Belief, The Turning Point, Creating Resilience in a Time of Extremes, Fractal Time. I'm going to be drawing from each of those. However, I'm not going to read from them specifically or draw from them exclusively. What I propose to do, my reason for coming to this expo, you can read the books if you're interested in those. I'd like to share with you the information that is not in the books. A lot of that information was simply not available when the books were written. New science that almost on a monthly basis is pushing our understanding of ourselves and our relationship to our bodies and the world way beyond what you and I have been conditioned to believe in the past. So this is a very fast-moving program. It is a multimedia program, actually multimedia, because I'm going to be using three different modalities of presentation. It's a lot of fun, and I think you are going to be surprised at what you see, the very impactful images from my explorations into some of the most magnificent, remote, isolated, beautiful places remaining on the earth today, and the science that helps us to understand our relationship to ourselves and our bodies. My sense is the better that we know ourselves, the better equipped we are to deal with whatever change life brings to our doorsteps. That's why I'm coming to the New Earth Expo, April 25th and 26th in Calgary. I invite you to come and say hello to me, and I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much.